TV streaming news this week, we have the small screen is really serving up some major news. We have John Lithgow being announced to be cast in the new Harry Potter series. Yes, you heard that correctly. Sean Bean is trading in Westeros for Nottingham Forest. Netflix just picked up the rights to the Halo show, kind of. There's a lot going on here. Let's do this. Welcome, nerds, to the Clips channel. What you are about to watch is the TV news that happened this past week since the last time you were here. There is a larger video that this is a part of called The Week in Nerddom. You can go check that out over on the main channel, Generally Nerdy, and you get into all of the topics in that one video, so comic books and music and movies, etc., etc. Or you can just keep coming back here for these shorter versions, which come out a little bit later, so the stuff over on the main channel is going to be a little more up-to-date, a little more relevant, if you will. But either way, you're getting news, and that's the point, and this is the TV news, not like, I'm Tom Brokaw, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. Not that kind of news. We're talking TV news like TV shows and that kind of stuff. So, without any further ado, let's hit the news. All right. So, TV follow-ups and correct, like I said, follow-ups happen, man. These things span years and years. So the fact that we've been gone for a couple of months, to a degree, doesn't necessarily mean we can't follow up on stories from last season. So following up first thing with Halo, last time we spoke about this was actually during the off-season when it got canceled. Well, it might not be for sure canceled now. There's an interesting thing going on here. It's not exactly what some of the headlines want you to think, so we're going to get into that. But Halo has been kind of sort of saved by Netflix. Exactly what does that mean? So I say kind of sort of because it's only Netflix in certain countries, like specifically in Europe, because in the States, it's not on Netflix right now. It's still up on Paramount Plus, I'm pretty sure is where it was. So Paramount still has it, even though they canceled it. Netflix has picked it up in Europe, and traditionally what has happened when Netflix has done such things is they pick it up and they purchase the rights to continue moving forward. It does not appear to be the case here though, because like I said, it is such a limited rights thing. It seems to be that Paramount is just trying to capitalize as much as they can on this dead horse that they themselves killed. So yeah, don't hold your breath too much. I can't imagine a lot of Halo fans really care that this is dead in the water, but I mean, it is dead in the water. I will be incredibly shocked to find out that Netflix is going to move forward with a whole nother season of the Halo franchise, especially considering the fact that the lead, the guy who plays Master Chief, is now the lead in a completely different show. I'm pretty sure it's also on Netflix, but again, irrelevant. They're not moving forward with this. Which then brings us into our next follow-up, and that has to do with the Harry Potter Max series. We have a big casting announcement here, John Lithgow. So this one is not 100% confirmed to be the thing, but it sounds like it's only a matter of time before it's 100% confirmed to be the thing, so that's why it's here, not in the rumor mill. But John Lithgow has reportedly been cast as the new Dumbledore for the Harry Potter franchise, for the series on Max, rather. And say what you will, John Lithgow is a fantastic actor. I don't know how he's going to do as Dumbledore, but I do have confidence that he'll find a fantastic way of doing it. So, you know, there's that. And then our other follow-up here is that for some godforsaken reason, the Rings of Power has been renewed for a third season. That's 3.
Why?
3 seasons of this nonsense over at Amazon Prime because they hate nerds? I don't know. I don't understand why this is a thing, but apparently it is, and we have to deal with it. Or not. We don't have to watch it. Please don't hate watch Rings of Power because then they think it's popular and they think it's something we actually want. And it's a whole Velma situation all over again, which might be what happened here, not gonna lie. So that's what we got for follow-ups and corrections. Let's talk about trailers. We do have one trailer to talk about. Season 2 of Twisted Metal has just dropped a trailer. It actually looks like it's going to be a whole hell of a lot of fun. We're finally getting into the actual tournament that the games are based around. And yeah, it's gonna be nuts. Go check out this trailer because yeah, it'll get you hyped. No exact release date for it just yet, just summer of 2025, as we are still in the end of winter. It's gonna be a little while. Then let's move into regular ass news. We have an announcement of a show and an announcement of a casting for said show. Robin Hood is getting a proper TV show this time, not whatever the hell The Hood was, because nobody watched that. Not even the people they were trying to get to watch that watched that. But MGM Plus has announced that they are doing a 10-episode series based on the Robin Hood franchise, obviously, and they have cast Sean Bean in a big role, Sheriff of Nottingham. I don't think that means he's gonna die. I do think, though, it means he's going to, lose. I don't think he's gonna die, though. But that's pretty freaking cool. I'm pretty excited. I like Sean Bean. So Jack Patton is the other casting announcement here. I don't know exactly where he's from, but he is going to be playing Robin Hood. No official release date has been given just yet, though they did say it will be later this year. That's what we got there. Let's move next into Dungeons and Dragons. This one's a couple of weeks old at this point, so you might have actually gotten a little bit of wind of this. Because of that, we're not going to spend a whole lot of time here. Dungeons and Dragons is getting a live action series over on Netflix. Don't know exactly what's going to be involved with this series, how they're going to turn D&D. I mean, there is a lot of lore there. It's been a long time since I've really been into D&D, like as far as actively into D&D, I should say, because like the concept is fantastic, and of course I watch Critical Role and stuff like that, but I haven't like been part of a campaign for quite a while. So that being said, I don't know exactly what part of the lore they're going to expand on. They are calling it Forgotten Realms, which does have correlations to things in the lore, so there's definitely something to be looking forward to. That is kind of all we have at the moment, so let's just move on, shall we? That's everything for regular S News. We've got suggestions to get into this week. A suggestion for this week is Twisted Metal Season 1. If you haven't watched it, Season 2 is coming out. Season 1 was a lot of fun. It's not perfect, it's not the best TV show you're ever going to watch, but if you're a fan of the original game, there's a lot of little bits in there for you, especially if you weren't super heavy into the lore, because that's where a lot of the mistakes come from, is from mixing up the lore like they do. But it's still a hell of a lot of fun. So go check out Season 1 of Twisted Metal on Peacock. That's your suggestion. Thank you very much, nerds, for tuning in. If you want to level up your nerdy, geeky, pop culture knowledge, then don't forget to subscribe and do all of the things. Go check out the main channel, Generally Nerdy, for the larger portion. Again, you get all of the sections into one convenient video over on Generally Nerdy. The name of the show is The Week in Nerddom. Thank you for checking out this clip. We will see you next time. Before we go, though, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, probably here.